Hello, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with a new album that I've made with the Couture papers from Graphic 45. It's a 9.5 by 7 inch chipboard bound album, and it uses the 12 by 12, 8 by 8 and the patterns and solids papers that go with the collection. Quite simple on the cover. I quite like to leave them flat so that they can be put on a shelf, not too much detail sticking out on them. So I've just used the Couture signature sheet and cut it down and just sort of made a new page out of it for the cover. And then very interactive, but lots of straight cutting really in the album, so quite easy to make and easy to follow. We've got a business card holder page here, just with lots of little pockets, and also just down at the bottom there is another one through a belly band. Loads of detail in the papers to cut out. So we've got New York, Paris, we would have London, but I'm not sure where it went. I'll find it. And just the streets. It's all based on fashion. So those are the fashion streets renowned for their fashions. So it should be, yeah, it's just Londra that's missing. And then there's just a photo mat or place to put photos or keepsakes in there as well. And one of the little cutout ladies from the paper. Plain photo mat that slides in there. This page has got a flip up section with a belly band on the top. I don't know if you can see that. And one of the cutter parts, and then just a stopper there to stop it falling out. And then room for photo mats and journaling in a pocket that's threaded through the page, just trimmed with the lace cut out. So another black and orange page to match the front. There is a photo mat in here that slides in, a really large one that just slides in between the pages here, and it's got one of the cutouts on the back. Slide that back in, if it will go. And then at the top, under here, there's another place for photos to go. Plain photo mat to put whatever detail you want on it, just with a tab. So that flips over. Then we've gone blue. The key colours in this collection are the blues and oranges. So we've gone blue. I've used the large stamps here as a stopper really for this flap that opens up. There's two pockets in it, one on the front with just a straight photo mat, again another cutout from the paper, and then inside the cutter part there's a pocket that slips into that as well, a tag rather that slips into that as well, just covered in the patterns and solids papers. And then there's also room for photo mats or journaling spots just to tuck in under there as well. And the lace is a belly band on that photo mat if you wanted to add something else. So that just flips closed. On this page I've used one of the cutter parts, but I've layered it on black card to form a pocket underneath, and also a hidden one behind here as well. That one going. It's a bit wide, but there is one behind the cutter part there. And also then I've layered up the flowers off the signature sheet to make another small pocket on the front. And throughout the album I've used, it is the gift card folder and label die from Sizzix, which is this one here. I'll put the reference number on the description under the video. But it's a really nice little envelope die. It is for cutting out hardboard, but I've used it just to cut out the chipboard with a pad rather than the hard top when you put it through your cutter. What's it called? I can't think what the pad's called, but so that it scores properly. And then I've just decorated the front of that with some paper, and then use a little label holder and an accent on there. And it's got a little tag or journaling spot inside as well. And that just slides in behind the flower there, she says. It does. That's it. Like that. That one goes in behind there. So I thought that was quite a nifty way of using the cutter parts in a different way. But it is the front of a 3-fold page that then folds out in the blues. I love the blues and the peacock papers and the stripes, so I've just combined them all there. There's photo mat sections either side on both fold out sections, and one in the middle here, and there's room for journaling spots under the belly bands on the pocket tops, and also behind, just put that in there, behind that cutter part there's also room for more tags as well. And then I've just used circle stoppers at the bottom to stop the tags from falling out. And then it folds over, and I've used one of the large cutter parts just mounted on some card again to put photo mats behind or journaling spots. And then that section ties up with a ribbon like that, folds over, and there's just a flat page with a pocket at the bottom, photo mat for journaling or photos, and a little card that fits in this little belly band at the bottom. And I've used a cutout from the fashion paper and just put a journaling spot on there, and that one just slides in behind there. This page is just a pocket page, again really useful, can put lots behind there. So there's just one photo mat, again it's plain on the back, but I've used the paper and then coordinated it with one of the stamps. So simple slide in there. This page just for little detail, but I loved the orange lady, so I've used her, one of the smaller cutter parts from the 8x8 papers. There's a little tag that pulls in or pushes in behind the centre of that one, and there's a little journaling spot that flips out there from behind that cutter part, and then behind the whole section there is another tag, and I've got the ladies with the hats on that. So again, photos or journaling can go on that one, and then I've used the Stampin' Up! Tab Top Punch for those tabs there, and just a little accent up here, cut again from this paper. There it is, but it's cut from the 12x12 papers, and just a little stopper, and that one, if I pull that out, you can actually just clip things behind it if you wanted to, add some more detail on the page. And then moving on to the envelope pockets, there's two of these that flip up. Again, I've used the gift card holder and just decorated it with some of the papers and the label as well, and then tied the label round so the label just slides off, and then the gift card holder opens, so it should slide back on again. And I've done that on both, I'll do that in a little while, I've done that on both envelopes, and then I've made the pockets out of the large ladies cut out and stuck onto the paper, and this one I've combined with flowers and the ticket again cut out from the paper, and then just added one of the quotes, Coco Chanel quote there. Both of them have tags that pull out, again for photos or journaling, and then they flip over. They've both got little cards on the back. I've used the curvy sections of the Couture paper just as belly bars or belly bands, so those tags flip under there, but there's also a pocket on the back of those envelopes if you wanted to add more. So they're both the same, that one does the same, and then there's a pocket on there as well. This page, I've wanted to have that word in the middle so that you could see it from that side. So it says Stunning. Flip those over. That holds the photo mat. There is a little stopper on the page here as well that just holds that in. And then the page flips out, and again there's pockets and room for photo mats under both sides, and also the cutout from the paper here has got room for a tag behind it too. So quite a lot of room to put things in those pages. And then that one flips over, and we've just gone blue again. So I've used just a piece of the Patterns and Solids and a cut apart on this page, and a little pocket, and let's just borrow one of these, and you can just slide a photo mat, just a small mat, into that, or just pictures if you wanted to, or notes. And then it slides behind the cut apart there, and I've just again used one of the large stamps just to coordinate. Pocket page here, I've done a little bit of fussy cutting, not much, on the belly band that runs across there. There's 2 photo mats sitting in the pocket, and I think there is room for more bits and pieces just to be poked under there as well. So they slide in there, and I've coordinated the Patterns and Solids with the papers as well, the stripes, and then used one of the little labels from the Sizzix Die just on the top there, and a cutout from the paper at the bottom, just to finish the page off. And then we flip over, and we've got the Peacock colours, but with cream background to set them off. So one of the cut aparts on a belly band. This page has just got a photo mat. I can't pull it out because the back of my thumb is really sore where I've cut it on the paper trimmer. So plain photo mat, again room behind there to put lots of keepsakes. And then on this side I've used one of the cut aparts here just to coordinate one of the larger cut aparts that goes with the Peacock feathers paper. Just a straight tag, and those sit in the pocket, and the pocket I've cut following the line of the peacock feathers, and then there is extra room under that tag there just to put more bits and pieces. And then flipping over, I've gone black for the back of the book. I've used the little strip of flowers off the Couture paper, made a belly band out of it, used one of those labels again and cut one of the words out from the paper. And then there is a photo mat that slides in behind there, like that, but there is also a pocket that works that way as well, so you can hook more things behind the little stopper at the bottom, and you can add as much into that page as you like. It's quite roomy. And then right at the back we've just got a plain blue belly band, again some of the lovely flowers or flower paper, and one of the little labels, and then just 2 lollipop journaling sticks covered in Patterns and Solids and E8x8 papers, and then a photo mat underneath, and I've just cut out the ladies there and put those on the top with a tab, and that slides under there, but again you can put quite a bit under that belly band. Oops. And those just slide in there like that. So I hope you like it. This is the new one. There is a workshop that goes with it that's available over in the blog shop. I'll put the link to it down below in the description. And thanks very much for watching.